going back to FL Studio, starting fresh, getting a hi-hat, putting that one over here, making a simple pattern, giving pattern length so it doesn't stop over here and restart over here, just goes back to the end. So Aphex Twin techniques, here we go. He likes to switch from 4 steps to 3 steps. Look, let's start with the 3 step. Get this sample and play with it. Disable the stretch. So, and we will start with this sort of area of the sample. See? And then we will build it up from there. And we're just making anything that sounds Aphexy, really. But I'm just showing you my technique so far. I need a different sort of length to work with. I'll just go to none. This is a good one. And going back to 3, taking this sample, copying it, and what we have is kinda cool. And I'm recording and it's sounding good. Okay, so if you would like to make it go fade in and fade out, you can simply go to the piano roll of that same sample and it gives you that control. I know it's super simple and it's not even, doesn't need to be hard to do, but it's enough, you know, it's what you need to know in order to make beats like that. This is our pattern 1 we just made. Yeah, it's simple, and then we enable the other ones and it sounds like this. So now what we can do is take the same sample and make it unique, and and change its color so we know it's unique to anything. So now you see it's unique, and we can stretch it. Enable the stretch and stretch it down to the length you need. Aphex does that all the time, but he's really good at masking one sound into another, and he does that reverse technique as well. He does all the techniques. I mean, you can call him the person that knows everything when it comes to make music. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just making a unique out of this one and reversing it, so it goes, see? Yeah, and if it's really loud, you just lower down. That sounds. And you can change the, let's have it another make unique, and we can change the resample. So that's how I did this, is I took that one and I made it unique, and I just double click on this, click, and you go to the channel settings of that sample, this one, obviously it is, and then you change the time stretch algorithm to something else. This one gives you that, the resample gives you that. Tonal. I love monophonic. It's amazing. I don't ever use those two. Let's go with this one. And just stretch it down more. or you can make it like a melody, and then you can just take this one, make it unique, and reverse it. Ooh, it's really loud. Yeah, let's just put them into their own effect canal, those two. So 2 and then 2. Oh, it didn't work for some reason. So this is one going to 2 and this is going to 2. Yeah. And let's put the other things into their own effect channels as well. One is going to be the hi-hats. Just click F2 and go hats. And they both go to the master channel as everything should. And these two, they go to 3, I think, yeah. Effect channel number 3. So I like to put some reverb on those. Just a longer tail on that reverb, have the bass frequency there. More reverb maybe, more less dry maybe, I don't know. If you want it to go like that, you just automate this with the automation clip. Right click, say automation clip, and go like that. Didn't mean this one. Yeah, that's cool. Let's play with another sample. The snare. I can't hear the snare right now. Okay, that's why. So you just right click with the mouse and goes from solo mode to enable all the lights back. Lights. Am I recording here? Yes, I am. 8 minutes now. Yeah, I'm trying to make it snappy, so I don't waste any of your time. Yeah, get this one over here. And if you like, you can continue playing with those. Just have a length to this sort of arrangement we have so far. Let's not have it the same. Let's play with the 4 bars here. So get this sample. See, you have a different sort of mood, rhythm. I'm just gonna have two lengths of 4, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, 8. And then you play around with the sample, take it. Don't stretch it because it's gonna stretch everyone, all the samples. That's why we make them unique. But I'm not gonna make unique this one because it has all the information I need. All the things I'm capable to do with this. It's still there. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this into this sort of length. See, it gives you this crazy rush feel. And IDM has a lot of that, you know, if you're a fan, you know. And you really just literally play. You just play with it. I mean, Aphex, we all know that since that Volko has been making of video on Vimeo, we know he uses a tracker program. That's not a program. It's not a problem. Problem. You can do anything that a tracker can do in a piano roll program as well. You just, I mean, if you like a tracker that much, you can probably go crazy with your resolution, screen resolution, and then you go with the portrait. Yeah, there's a tracker for you, and now it's gonna go crazy. Oh my god, this is horrible. Why did I do that? So we go down. Oh, it's in reverse as well. Holy, good thing that didn't go. That didn't save. Okay. Yeah, you can do that if you'd like a tracker that much, or just learn Renoise or whatever, or try to run Player Pro for Windows. It's just not gonna work. I tried. So yeah, we have a so that's our vibe, that's our rhythm, our IDM track rhythm. And we can just move this across and have this over, and this one as well maybe. It's just gonna get better, don't worry about it. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, let's put some kicks. That's a good kick, FL, nice one. I like that kick. Nice one, mate. Boom. Woo! Kicky. Oh, that's we need to say reverse effect. What was that? Oh, that's the stretch. That's the stretch. Stretch. That's the reverse. And that's the kick. Powerful fucking kick. I like that kick. I like all kicks. They're cool. I like all sounds for that matter. They're all good. All sounds are nice. All of the sounds in the universe are amazing. Yeah, let's see. Kick. What sort of kick pattern can we make? We can make it go like that bounce bow effect. You like that one? Yeah. Okay, let's make that one. So just go like this. You can program it, or you can sample a bouncing effect from real life and take its waveform and see where the sound appears and disappears, and arrange your beat like that. Or you can just do it like I do, by eye. So this is a lot of space, not so much, less, even lesser, getting closer. So it goes like tum 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 like that, or something like that. And then in the end goes like fucking whatever. If you don't like to hear me curse, sorry, but I curse, even in my own language, a lot. Cursing's good. It lifts the weight off your shoulders, the daily weight. So that's a weird bouncing ball effect. Obviously it's not, wow, but still, it's good enough for what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to get ourselves familiar with the genre and what it's doing. So, I mean, you can go with more resolution and have more control over the individual arrangement of this effect. And then if you don't like that middle part of the sample, you can stretch it back. It gives you more. Aphex does that all the time. He just takes the sample, the beginning of it, copy and paste this, and have this, undo, going back like that, and have it like this. See, it just takes the copy and paste again, takes the different area of different anatomy of the sample, and it gives you a completely different sound. it's by itself. Like, yeah, this is a bit of time-consuming process, but I mean, we're trying to emulate Aphex Twin, right? It's not easy. It's not. I mean, it's not. You have to respect his tweaking ability and his being. Yeah, that's cool. He's a patient guy, I think. Yeah. So we have to be patient ourselves. And now we can just take this and just go. Oh my god. Oh my god! I can't take anything. I can't click anything. Make unique and reverse it. Because we reverse stuff all the time in IDM. So it goes. And if you like, you can have it to this area. So it's the same thing over here, but just reversed down. And with the bigger individual part of the sample. And it gives you this sort of, yeah, everything, all those effects. And then you can take this entire, this entire thing, copy and paste it, remove those. No, I mean, yeah, you can make unique and make it like stretch it from this point. Yeah, just I like to be all right by the line. Okay, yes. Remove this tail. We have the stretch enabled, and we go. We have a different sound here than the beginning, so it doesn't repeat. James doesn't like repeating stuff too much. So it goes lower. It has a different sort of. Yeah, just move this one over. Holding Shift and the middle button of the mouse up and down moves those. This is good. Time saver. And just take those and move them, I don't know, somewhere else. Take those and go like this. Yeah, that's easy enough. Or even just get rid of those entirely. I'm gonna have to remove those because they overlap with the sound over here, so you cannot hear that effect too well. Now you can. Yeah, that's good. And yeah, you can remove and cut as much as you'd like. And those are the effects that Aphex Twin does a lot in Richard D. James' album and even in Drugs. Let's have another sort of go with that kick and make it unique. Make unique, reverse it back to normal, and change the pogo. Don't have idea what that is. Pogo effect. But it gives you this sort of going up, going down. With the pitch, normalize now, pitch up, yeah, let's have this sort of sound on another effect channel, and enable all of them as well. Kick 2, and now I'm going to start put some effects over here and make the sound really, crazy. Let's stop these. And I'm going to have to make some stuff to this. Like this. Yeah, that's cool. Ooh. So that's nice. That's nice way to transition from one pattern to another. Or just have this thing like that, like sounding like this, because it's awesome. And then you put like a limiter, so it doesn't go past a certain area of decibels. And then you play with the EQ2, and I've made a setting myself like this. So that's the effect that we've heard in the yeah, you can have them both go like, I don't know, we just record into a empty pattern over here, enable the pattern, enable recording, and play with this. So then you play with this, but then you know you can time them perfectly, and it gives you a sort of effect that is good for transitioning from one pattern to another. But that bass is really too much. You can make it talk, and then you can lower that effect without having record on. So you have the original sound. So one thing I know Aphex does a lot with most of his samples in Richard D. James' album is he's using, His Majesty is using Bit Crusher, and I'm using the Blue Glitch Crusher. So it gives you this sort of. And you can automate anything. Everything, I mean. And then you can use the vocoder, Fruity vocoder, which gives you this wetness. But everything is clipping here. Oh, I just noticed that. Sorry. Yeah, limiter. So nothing clips. And they're really loud. Okay, like, what good thing to do is to take any effect, empty effect channel, put it in the, just before the master channel. So that's 1, but it's really 0, it's master 2. So have all of the sounds go to it first, like this, route them to it. And then you can lower the volume of everything like this, because it's not good to have it like that, to have a clip like this. And now this gives you a really cool thing, really good ability to separate the loudness of your sounds. For example, if you have, if you have a kick, this kick, and then we make it unique, so we have it as a perfectly new sample of it. Put it into a new channel, and don't put it in the insert we just made in order to make everything lower, if we need to. But put it into the master, so it goes past all the other sounds every time. Oh, it's this one. Oh my god. Yeah, not this one. This one is here. See? So you can hear it. This kick 2, kick 2. Oh, kick 3. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, there are too many. And then every time this one hits, it's like a ducking effect to all the other ones. But it's not really a ducking effect. It's just because this one's volume is at 100%. What is that? Reset. So you can always hear it. Yeah, and these now I'm going to show you how the delay stuff. So he does that in the track Karma, I think, or was it the other one, 4? I'm not sure. I mean, he does it really. If you've heard the album, you know he does that sort of. That delay effect, and you can obviously have as many as you like. Make them unique, put them to the old channel, and then making sure it's going to the master this time so we can hear it more than the other ones, because this one is going to lower. You cannot hear that one as well. Okay, this one we make the delay shorter and with a cut. And just play. And now it gives you this sort of really harsh hit, like that punch effect, that fist in your face. Let's have it here. And also, since it's unique, we should really make them really different colors, so it's easier for us to say, yeah, that's another sample, that's the same sample and stuff. Let's listen to all of it. And now you can go, you can make stuff, you can put really effects on everything. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah, crusher. Yeah, let's just record a fun little effect pattern on top of everything we have. Like this. Hit record and have fun. It's recording over here. Let's make it really visible. And I'm gonna put a lot of effects to the second master channel, the one that doesn't have the punchy, but has only the effect enabled sounds, the ones that we need effects on. And let's do it. yeah, it can go crazy, really, really fast. And when you have all of the sounds that you sort of like as you are hearing them, I suggest resampling everything like this. So I just have those without the limiter in the beginning, and resampling means you render it out, this entire pattern thing, or just using, where the fuck is it? Okay, there we go. Edison in new project, I like to see that, and then record. Yeah, shut up. Okay, so yeah, you have all those recorded, and I think there was a way to record from the start in the beginning and not having to manually cut where the beginning and the end is, but I haven't been doing this sort of technique for a long time. So yeah, you have that sampled, recorded. See, these are the kicks. These are the kicks. See how much louder it is than everything else. These are the samples that we've put on this effect. Let's see, master M2, on this effect master 2 channel that we've lowered the volume of by that much, and those samples are going to the 0 decibel space easily, not past it ever, but yeah. And this is so you have that sort of harsh effect, harsh hit in the face that almost you can feel the pain. So when you have this recorded, you take it with this button, click and drag, and then you have it clear, and now you can manipulate it in any way you want, which is amazing. I like to have 3 copies of it. This one, make unique another one, reverse that. First thing first, put it into its own effect channel, really. Clear one. This is, what is it? Resample 1, and it goes straight to the master. And the same with this one, goes to 9, to the resample one. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. If you have them both on. And you can always stretch them twice the length that they are currently, so they are in sync with the beat, if you'd like to be in sync with the beat. If not, you know, enjoy. Yeah, just gonna when you have all those automations recorded over here on the new pattern, of course you have the freedom to manipulate the actual automation itself. So that's a lot of control and a lot of fun, let me tell you. Let's see this. I'm gonna put this one here and this one here. Just rearrange them like a Rubik's Cube. I think those two ended up in the same area. Ooh. I'm gonna lower the volume of the resample ones. Yeah, get the idea. You just add effects and make sure that you make it in a way that you have complete control over everything. So you can have a sample fade in, fade out, or you can have a sample retrigger fade in and out effect like this. Without the effects, maybe. Yeah, without the effects. That bouncy effects. And limit it. So yeah, always limit. Or if you don't like to use limits, use this, but this limits, the slider limits the actual effect, not just the volume of your effects. So don't use that, have this at 100%. Or if you really like to, just 80%, nothing, not less. But I just limit it. And also I just make the release time less and the attack time less, and the head really little. So yeah, it's good, it's good. At some point, when you try all those techniques, you will end up feeling like Aphex Twin himself. Not just kidding. These are things that I think about when listening to his music, how he does it, trying to imagine what an actual pattern would look like. He doesn't use FL Studio. He uses a lot, shit tons of techniques of analog and digital, but mostly analog equipment, and then he uses really expensive ones. He can afford it. He deserves more. You know, he deserves it. But yeah, this is the things that you can make in FL. So they give you the sort of IDM, Aphex Twin, chaos effect feel and vibe to your style. the end. Hopefully you liked what you heard, you saw, and if you wanna send me links to your tracks that you made after watching this clip, you know, in the comments, do it. I look forward to hearing what you've done, and I look to hearing what you think about when you're listening to a Richard D. James album. And if you like that clip, that video, that long ass tutorial, whatever it is, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I don't really care. I just make it so you people, you know the thing.